Hard to believe that we are in the heart of winter and seeing temperatures in the low 80s around the South Plains. We broke our second record of the week yesterday. I know the forecast model isn't showing it, but I am expecting a few more of those high clouds to build in thanks to a disturbance that's off to our south and west. More of that upper level moisture. But cooperating with me 2 more days. I can't believe it. This year has flown by. Best rain chances along the dry line, deepest moisture off into the rolling plains. A lot of fun things. You can see all these tractors, over 100 tractors here. But first, let's get to your forecast. We saw storms yesterday. A lot of fronts are moving through. Hopefully you can keep them all straight, but we are now on the second one this morning. Tomorrow is the third one, which will bring us somewhat bigger changes. We all surpassed that century mark, and you know it's hot when my hot pink shirt is blending into the weather wall, but still keeping our eye on this upper level system that's parked over the Pacific Northwest. This will continue to dig. You want to tell everyone what your goal, how many boxes you want to sell this year?
Yes, my goal this year is 1,025 boxes.
Wow. And she sold 1,300 last year. She is a professional. As we head into tomorrow afternoon, we'll be in the warm sector of this system, seeing winds out of the south and west. This will push in the warmer air for us, causing temperatures to climb into the mid-70s. It's going to be windy, though. First, Kiss the Cook segment of the new year. And, you know, resolutions. A lot of people, they want to eat a little healthier in the new year. I want to as well.
From the KMAX Storm Team Weather Lab, here's meteorologist Kelly Scott.
Welcome back, everyone. Good Friday morning. We have to talk about the potential for a little bit of snow. I just took a quick step outside and already beginning to see a little more flurries out there here at the KMAX studios. The stronger bands are still up to our north in the Panhandle and off to our north and west, but edging into our 4 northwestern counties as we speak. Expecting central South Plains as we head into the next hour or so to be seeing a little bit more of that snowfall. As for winter weather advisories, we still have them in effect, stretching from Palmer all the way to Hall County on the northern tier of the South Plains, as well as Curry and Roosevelt County in New Mexico. This is in effect until 3 p.m. I'm thinking those areas will see the highest accumulation of snowfall throughout the morning hours and early afternoon. Here's a look at your current temperatures. It is very cold out there as you step out the door. These are just the air temperatures, and yes, they're very low, in the teens, single digits for most of us. Now check out what it actually feels like when you factor in those winds. We do have a lot of negative values on the board. -4 is our feel like temperature in Plainview, and feeling like 3 degrees here in Lubbock. And as for our highs later today, not warming up very much at all. We'll be dealing with that light snowfall as we head throughout the morning hours and early afternoon. Second half of the day, that's when everything will taper off, and we'll even begin to see a little bit of clearing by the early evening hours. Tomorrow morning, still going to be very cold. Air temperatures single digits, so bundle up. As for a nice warm up as we head into early next week, though, that's going to feel nice with temperatures pushing 70 degrees compared to our highs that they've been the past couple of days. Let's plan this out for you. By about 8 a.m., that's when the northern and some of the central South Plains seeing a little bit more of that snowfall than what we're experiencing right now. Right now, it's isolated more off to our north and western counties. Now, this will continue as we head throughout the morning hours. However, as we near lunchtime, early afternoon, that's when I'm expecting the system to shift off to the east and really all that snow activity to move off to the east with it. We begin to clear out, dry out as well, even by this afternoon. A few more breaks in the clouds, a little bit of gradual clearing. Let's talk about accumulations mentioned earlier. Our northernmost counties as well as into eastern New Mexico could see anywhere from 1 to 2 inches, maybe even possibly 3 inches in some spots. As for us in the central South Plains, I'm thinking around 1/2 inch to maybe 1 inch is possible. Now, this is still going to cause some issues on the roadways. It's going to be slick out there because those temperatures are going to continue to remain well below the freezing mark, and especially if you are heading north on Interstate 27 towards the Panhandle and Amarillo, that's where they've seen the most snowfall. So please, road conditions already this morning not so great up there, so take it slow. I wouldn't even advise traveling up there if you don't have to. As for the central South Plains around Lubbock, you still need to be very cautious along 82, 62, as well as 84. Our southern counties, they'll just be receiving a light dusting, so no major issues, but still please take it very slow on the roadways. High temperatures right at 20, snow this morning, and then tapering off by the afternoon, still remaining very cold. Overnight, 8 degrees by the time you're waking up tomorrow morning. Oh gosh, I'm just dreading that. I'm mentally preparing myself for that one, along with gradual clearing. No worries, we are in store for a nice warm up. Tomorrow, mid-30s, so we'll be above freezing. It will feel better than 20 degrees out there. And then by early next week, pretty quiet weather despite the breezy conditions, and also warm, mid to upper 60s.